Well, look, it's very exciting because you've been supportive of a band that have been on tour who actually got together to challenge the COVID measures and defend freedom. They've received the backing of none other than Eric Clapton. They're called Jam for Freedom, and I'm delighted to say they're also with us in the studio. We've got their founder, Cambel McLaughlin, rapper Inspeckta Veg, and singer-songwriter Tommy Coyle. Great to have all three of you here. Thank you so much for coming in. Tommy, why did you form the band?
Well, I didn't actually form the band, it was Cambel. So.
Oh, God, I don't want to do band politics.
It's OK. No,
so why did you join then, Tommy?
Because I was going to the protests and the stand in the parks, which were like weekly sort of meetings of people who were against what's going on. And, Cambel was just going there, basically, to the stand in the parks and the protests. So I sort of met him through going to that, and it was just like the next thing for me to do was just to start doing music about what was going on too. So.
I think it's brilliant. Inspeckta Veg,
Why
haven't more musical artists spoken out about these rather impactful measures that we've seen? Let's be polite about it.
I think because the music industry is kind of controlled anyway, and it's the people at the top that are controlling everything. So the music people are kind of protecting what they have, so they don't really want to say anything, go against a certain narrative. So that's probably why the reason. Some of them might not be aware about it, but it's a controlled industry. So
aren't they Inspeckta Veg corporate stooges with no backbone?
They clearly proved that they didn't have a backbone, because a lot of the big music artists, they didn't say nothing during the pandemic. I mean, they scared us into a self-imposed house arrest. They said it was all for our health. Meanwhile, there was still off-licences were open, selling alcohol, which pulls minerals out of the body, selling tobacco. They said it was about the lungs. They were selling tobacco at the same time. They were selling sugar still all the time. Obviously, refined sugars cause hyperactivity and lead to emotional instability, but they were still selling sugar, selling junk food all of the time, making people lose their businesses, and then telling people that they need to go to the government to get injected for health. And most of these people are toxic anyway because they're highly traumatised, so they're all eating crap food, bread, pasta, wheat. And it doesn't make any sense, really. If you look at the lockdowns, you've got to close your business and you can't make money. And as does Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, McDonald's, Burger King are still open at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. And then I'm supposed to go to the government to inject me for health and be scared.
Yeah, and Cambel McLaughlin, tell me about the tour.
Yo, give me a smile for that. Inspeckta Veg. It's all about truth, it's all about love, positivity. We're on a live and uncensored tour. It's the first ever tour done in history, I believe, that solely focused on censored artists. We've got artists like Inspeckta Veg, Tommy Coyle, Ramis, special guests like My Bad Sister, all coming through. All these artists have been censored off the internet. They've had their tracks removed after getting hundreds of thousands of views. They're not signed, they're totally independent, speaking the truth. You know, you're never going to be able to get away from it, and that's why we're bringing it to the people. 12 dates that we're playing around England and Wales, and we're hitting up Barnsley on Friday, and a beach party for free on Sunday in Skegness, so you better come down.
Beach party in Skegness on Sunday. Listen, is there a website? Because I know there will be a lot of people really interested in your band, Jam for Freedom. Where can people go?
Yeah, thank you, Mark. If you go to jamforfreedom.com, you can find jams all across the world. When I set this up in 2020, there was no musical groups doing what we were doing, playing in the streets, playing in the parks, letting people know the truth about what was going on. Since then, we've got 15 international chapters, almost on 200 shows. And if you want to see them all, get in touch, become a member, donate to support what we do, get these guys CDs as well, and help us keep doing what we're doing. jamforfreedom.com.
We've got Ian Brown, we've got Van Morrison, we've got Eric Clapton, and we have got Jam for Freedom. Their website is jamforfreedom.com, jamforfreedom.com. Check them out, and if you're supportive of their cause, then why don't you listen to their tracks, or even see if you can go and see one of their gigs, or connect with them on social media. My sincere thanks to those very talented musicians, Cambel McLaughlin, rapper Inspeckta Veg, and singer and songwriter Tommy Coyle.